So my experience with ADD was mainly having trouble focusing. For the most part, I would sit there and I just would be thinking about something completely different than what was right in front of me.
So my entire life, I've struggled with focusing and getting tasks done on time and having the motivation to get them done on time.
First, I started off telling my parents, I was like, I'm having trouble in school. And then from there, my mom was like, oh, maybe you should go see a doctor. You have ADD probably.
My doctor said immediately she knew that it was ADD, but we had to do a couple more tests just to make sure and get a prescription.
Then I took the test, went through all of his personal analysis of me, and then I got prescription.
So the actual process of getting Adderall wasn't as difficult as I think it should have been.
The process was relatively easy for me to get prescriptions.
For someone that actually doesn't have ADD to get it, it would be super easy to just tell your doctor that you have some of the symptoms and get Adderall.
First time I used Adderall was in the first year of college in my dormitory. I was working on a test and needed a study drug, and I had a hookup from a friend. First experience I had with Adderall or something like that was freshman year. I was at a friend's house, and me and my friend snorted a lot of Adderall. Let's just say it's not that hard to get in any college, especially private universities such as Chapman. It's pretty accessible. Just people you know, who you talk to, friends you make when you first come to college is very important. You know, not being straightforward and coming out saying you want drugs and shit like that. But I'm not prescribed it. My friend has it, and whenever I need it, I just ask it. They'll give me one.
For me, when I took Adderall, the only difference that I felt was I actually can think about one thing consistently.
Almost like a full body high. Not like a cocaine or that type of high of a drug, but a drug that is stimulating, almost like the limitless pill. It felt like the limitless drug. I was like, whoa, I can do anything. Super focus, that got you to work, got you to get your things done, and really stimulated all your senses, and when you're focused, man, you were focused. Your mind is racing really fast, but when you pick something to focus on, you're super focused. And time can go really fast or really slow, it depends. You're doing a lot, or you're doing one thing for a while. It's not good for all subjects, I'd say, but for writing and for math type of stuff, statistics, stuff like that, kicks ass. I kind of use it to cheat when I have a bunch of stuff to do on a weekend, and I'll just be like, I'm gonna take this and then do it slightly easier.
I really only used it on days that I had tests or I knew I had a lot of assignments to get done because I didn't want to depend on it too much.
I didn't want to be completely dependent on having something else running my focus. I wanted to try and train myself so that I can focus, which doesn't always work, but it helps me get better at it for the long run because I can't be dependent on Adderall every day of my life.
It's definitely something you can get relying on. I can totally see people just being oh, I need this to do everything, especially in college when you just have so much stuff to do and constantly not eating right and kind of fucked up.
It really changed, besides the focusing more and getting more things done, it actually took away my sense of humor. So I noticed that I wouldn't find anything funny or even myself funny. So I don't know, just everything changes, the way you perceive things changes. Maybe it's not like that for everyone, but that was my experience.
The only thing that Adderall really affected me with was just eating. It was harder to find an appetite for food when I was taking it.
I'd say the come down is sucks a lot, but that's why we have Kush. It helps us. It helps us to be more relaxed during the come down. You know, the depressing side effects if you do it, you know, a lot or often. You snort it or you take it as a pill.
Actually, now I've just completely stopped using it altogether because I didn't like not having that little edge of my personality and not being able to have that communication.
One thing I can say is, like every other drug or anything in life, is moderation. You know, still, sometimes, not too much. When you need it. And I highly recommend this drug. FDA approved.